Wait, I'm still playing as Nico's special guy. Even though I logged this out. That's okay.
Cool.
I'm going to be Nico.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're returning to some of our favorite early access games. DayZ. It is,
Whatever
however,
happened?
with a bit of a heavy heart that we return to these games because there's a reason we haven't played them recently.
So with DayZ, we're right on the eve of it launching, right? It's about to go 1.0. So technically we jumped the gun a little bit with this, but this is basically final, right?
Yeah, trust me, I've been following development for 5 years. We're not jumping the gun.
Yeah, this is 5 years deep into development. I mean, it's probably 7 years deep into development total. Right?
Yeah.
I was in my early 20s.
We had all our computers in a row back in Unit 3.
Yep, it was hot in the summer.
We were playing Battlefield 1942.
Back then in DayZ, you didn't
1943, sorry.
Yeah, on an
Big
Xbox
difference.
360. You couldn't run anywhere. You had to crawl on your belly everywhere in DayZ back then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a different time.
Yeah, there's some good times there. It was incredibly fun. Like, the game was great. It was like one of a kind. Like, it was like the promise of like a shooter and an MMO kind of colliding.
So we picking a server here? What are we doing?
Yeah.
Look at all these servers.
Guys, I have to preface this too. You might be wondering, hey, why isn't Sam playing this game? And it's because we actually just fired this game up like a week or two ago, and I was just so disheartened by it that I permanently removed it from my Steam account, thinking I'd never want to play it again. Behold, Nico decides that he wants to play it today. So, but I'm totally fine. I gave it back. I was done. I had this was DayZ, and I was like, it's okay. Steam, I don't want this anymore.
I don't think a lot of people know that's an option. Everyone's like, you refunded it? No, you didn't refund it. You gave it back.
I gave it away. It's like putting it in the donation bin to Goodwill, except no one gets it. I'll just sit here and enjoy your guys' reactions.
Yeah. Oh, I'm in.
Hey. I'm in. I'm on the beach.
So basically, DayZ, effectively all they did was they took the same game and they fixed it from the inside out. Like a really cool popular party house that turns out to have a termite infestation, and instead of just demolishing it and rebuilding it, they replace every board in the house piece by piece, meticulously.
Whoa.
So it feels and looks exactly the way it was. What happened? I guess, I mean, well, I can tell what happened. You can see, you have a CEO who is like, hey, dope mod, it's super popular, we want to make this into a real game. And then you have like an actual engineer who goes, whoa, we can't sell this because it's like broke. Or if you want to be serious about selling this, we got to fix it.
It sounds like you're interpreting it the way I think most people in the community interpret it, which is like shotgun a bunch of new features and content in there. And what they did is they took it's pretty much the exact same game it was in early access, and they're like, this is an early access look of what the game is. This is like a slice of what we're gonna polish up, and everyone's like, great. And then they took that and they just polished that up and made that all run way better. But the problem is they did it with tools that weren't very good.
Yeah.
Right? So it took them way longer than it should have to do it.
Ultimately, what this has become is just janky Escape from Tarkov.
Yeah.
You know? Janky, persistent Escape from Tarkov.
Some of the most fun I had was the very first night playing with my friends.
Yeah.
I think you were there, Sam.
We managed to convince 8 people to buy Arma 2 on Steam just to get this janky mod working, and it was awesome. And we played all night, clenching our little booty holes, thinking we were going to get shot, and then we realized at the very end that there weren't any other players on the server. But it was still like the greatest 5 hours because there were still zombies, it was still a threat. It was a squad of zombie hunters, 8 deep, all playing at the same time in a persistent world, and it was dope.
No zombies. Oh, there's one. There's one zombie. All right, let's see. There's 2 of them.
No message received. Uh-oh.
I don't think you're actually able to use that knife to fight.
I got disconnected.
Oh, we got disconnected.
Boo!
Wow.
I don't think.
Where'd all my clothes go?
I don't.
What made DayZ so good back in the day was obviously you had one life for your character. So it was valuable. Your character's life was valuable, so you did gunfights completely different than you do in any other game, which is revolutionary. In every other game, you run in just willy-nilly, not worrying about your own self-preservation, and you fight. And gunfights don't work like that. You lose all tactics. DayZ changed that. But the other thing that made it special with this like no rules approach was that they had zombies. So if you wanted to kill another player and take their gear, you had to risk. You risked aggroing all the zombies, wasting all your precious ammunition to keep yourself alive. So there's always a trade-off for trying to kill another player.
Yes, there was tactics.
When what's it called? H1Z1 came out. The initially before they did the battle royale mode, they had the Just Survive mode, right? And when they put that out there, they're like, "Don't worry, guys. We've heard your complaints. You guys want us to make this hardcore like the original DayZ. You want to make it like that?" And they, for like exactly like 2 days, they're like, when they first put it out, they're like, "Just so you guys know, the zombies are like set to low right now. We're just testing things out." And they're like, "Okay." They made this big announcement. They're like, "We're unleashing the zombies. Here's the zombies." And everyone just downvoted the crap out of it. They're like, "I can't go anywhere. I'm getting zombies all over me. I can't go to a town. I'm dying." There is like all of this happened. They're like, "That's what it's supposed to be like." And they immediately rolled it back to like no zombies. And everyone's like, "Don't ever do that again." And they're like, "Okay." And then they just immediately took all the zombies out and turned it into battle royale right after that. So I think the issue more is that gamers as a whole grew out of wanting to play DayZ, period. I don't think people would like DayZ the way it was 7 years ago. Like, we literally could not get up without having zombies aggroed on you. You had to like crawl everywhere, and you only could go on servers at night. You're like crawling around at night and doing that. I think our patience just changed.
Here's a zombie. Here's a zombie. Let's do this. Let's tango.
What server are you in now, Nico?
Same one.
Oh, really? What's it called? Texas 217, right? Yeah, I think the thing that they did with like early access games, what developers mistakenly thought early on is they took it like a normal development cycle. Like, you kind of put your vertical slice out, you get all your features in there, it's janky, but you give people an early look at it, and then you work on polishing up and finishing it. And what the community actually wants is the opposite. They want you to put something together, shotgun a whole bunch of features into it till it breaks, then abandon it and start working on another game. I know that wouldn't be the popular opinion, but that seems to be what the community rewards.
The content you've been getting, Nico,
The content I've been getting
incredible.
is What are these stairs? What are these stairs?
Look, they still.
What are these stairs? These are like 6-inch baby steps.
These are like tippy toe stairs. You are right.
Alas.
You need to find some BBs for that, man.
There's little concessions they could make. Like, I know it's not completely realistic to find bullets in guns, but just make it so if you find a gun, there's a couple bullets in it.
That would be very nice. I would like at least one in the chamber. Right?
Yeah.
Like, or
yeah. Make it fun. Like, what would be more fun, to find an empty gun or to find a gun with bullets in it?
just one mag, right? And you can find more bullets.
Because as a gun owner, I empty all my guns.
Yep.
And then I take all my bullets and then I drive them 5 miles away to a friend's house.
I throw them out the window as I'm going.
I throw yes, exactly. I throw them out. Just empty the boxes as I go. I found that's actually the safest and most effective way to store your ammunition.
Oh, I'm putting a bullet in my gun. I have one bullet in my gun. This game just got fun because I have one bullet in my gun.
You see that escalation in other genres too. It's like you play like once you kind of played Titanfall, suddenly Call of Duty felt a little slow, right? You're like, this wasn't quite the same anymore. It didn't have the same charm. Oh, there goes the bullet.
I missed. All right, let's try shooting the zombie.
Oh, I heard that gunshot.
Did you?
We're in the same town.
Can you pluck the bullet from his body?
Nico, where are you?
Put it
That's what I was
back?
hoping to hear.
Like archery?
Wait, are you by? Wait, there you are.
Yeah, hi.
No, to your right.
That's you.
That's me.
Hey!
We found each other.
Yeah, I'm wearing. I'm dressed like a bad guy.
I can't tell if I'm having fun. I might be starting to have fun now.
Look at this. Oh,
Is that a smile I see
Wow.
forming on your lips?
I got a crawl animation. Oh shit! Did I crash when I did
You're
the crawl?
having a great time.
Uh oh.
You get
computer
I was gonna
crashed.
show you that I could crawl, and I just crashed. No! Computer won't run. All done, Nico.
It's like if Battlegrounds is too fast paced for you and too heart thumping, DayZ is a really great alternative.
It seems like they fixed the
there
loot.
were vehicles. I rode around in vehicles.
Yeah, there's vehicles now, and they fixed loot tables, and they fixed. Looks like the zombies are working better. They cleaned up the character interaction. There was various times when the loot seemed like it all broke, but it seems like it's all working now.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess that's the sad thing is just like it's not that it's the game's worse. It's just
It's the same.
it's just the achievement. There's no fanfare now. The fanfare came out 5 years ago when they started developing the game, which is sad. That's really the story here. It's not about like any failures on the developers' behalves.
I think they used early access the way it was intended to be used, but the way that the community wants it to be used is completely different.
Yeah.
And so I wouldn't recommend this format of use of early access to anybody. Instead,
Turns out zombies can still clip through stuff. He's getting me through the floor.
And look at this, 5 years.
Come on,
Five
guys.
years.
Come on.
I mean, you know, I guess it's a paycheck, guys.
What happened to my character?
Never got that one out of there, huh? No.
Oh, my leg's broken.
Oh man, you're
I did the
you're
test. I
screwed,
shut the
dude.
doors to see.
Oh! You're screwed, man. He's gonna eat
Oh,
my
God.
Eat my butt.
Oh, no.
Guys, this is... Dozens of people put years of their lives into this.
1.0. Oh, there's 2 zombies now. I thought they added nav meshes like 4 years ago, so this wouldn't happen. Anyways, I seem to have figured out a spot to hide so the zombies can't get me.
You're swimming.
Is that a swimming animation or is that a crawling
I
animation?
think that's a crawling animation, dude.
No, your toes. Get him, Nico.
You know what?
You can win this fight.
Finish
still.
her off. Finish us off, Nico.
Take us home.
Give us the old toodaloo, the
you
old
dead?
farewell. What happened? I can't. What is?
I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead yet.
I'll stand here for the minute of silence for DayZ.
Let's all have a minute of respectful silence for DayZ.
All right, that's basically a minute.
I think it's fine.
It is okay.
I ran to the room. I shut both doors. I'm like, this is the moment of truth. And then a
It
zombie came out of the floor and bit my ankle.
They didn't chop all the body parts off yet. I think that's the key. There's some body parts left over.
Yeah, that is sort of the minimum. They needed to get it so that you close that door. That zombie should have to come through the door or the window, not the floor.
Oh boy.
Hey guys! It's smelling.
Hey, how are you doing? Hey, are you guys going hunting? I want to see if we can come along on this hunting trip. Hey, you see that up there? You see that up there?
Can you do this? Can you
Hey, what's that? Is that a guy? Is there right behind you? Is there a... Oh my God, is that a guy? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ah!
I'm gonna put these comedy binoculars.
Let's go.
They
Let's
instantly
go.
make you look like you're 130 years old.